Some of you might be wondering, well, why should I write my book, or why should I create my music or create my art when really probably nobody's ever going to see it anyway? Why should I even bother doing that? Because all the books have already been written, all the information's already out, all the art has already been done, all the music's already been made. This isn't really the reason why you should do it. So you want to write a book, you want to make a certain kind of art, or you have special music you want to make, then do it. Doesn't matter if not a lot of people see it, do it anyway. Because you're needed. Your creative expression of yourself, your wisdom that you know about spirituality, it's needed in this world. Sometimes people think, well, all the books have already been written and all the spiritual self-help stuff is already there. Everything that could possibly be done has already been done. So why would I need to do anything? There's enough spiritual teacher videos out there, right? So why would I be necessary? Why would I be needed? Especially if my YouTube channel is going to be really small and hardly anybody's going to see it. You know what? Do it anyway. Because it might not happen right away that people hear your voice or hear your music or read your book or hear your whatever it is that you have to offer. It might not happen right away, but it will eventually. And even if it doesn't amount to a lot of people, even if you help only one, it's enough. Many years ago, I started making some spiritual videos, and I was only one of 5 spiritual teachers on YouTube back in 2008. I was one of the forerunners. And a lot of people got something out of it. And back then with YouTube, since there were so few people doing it, I got a pretty big following really quick. It was long before the little notification bell was there, so a lot of my subscribers don't even know I'm making videos anymore, so very few people watch my videos. But that's okay. I help, say, 300 or 500 people, and that's actually a lot. That's enough. And even when my videos were only getting 20 views or 30 views, I still felt like I was helping people, because even if you only help one person, it's enough. Even if you help one person not commit suicide, or you help one person change their relationship, or you help one person change their life, even if you just help one, that's all it takes to make the world a better place. And you've done your part. And the other thing is no, it hasn't all been done. It hasn't been done in your style. It hasn't been done with your energy, with your vibration. And some people might hear it better from you than they will from Eckhart Tolle or Deepak Chopra or Sadhguru or one of those really big guys, who's got millions of followers. Maybe somebody actually hears it better from you because you have a special style, or you have a special, unique vibration that person resonates with more. You might have something really new. You might have something really unique to offer. And you can't know that if you haven't tried, if you haven't actually put out your energy and expressed yourself and expressed your creativity. Your creativity is needed in this world. Your special version of music, books, videos, whatever it is, your special creativity is needed. Some people would be like, well, I create another retreat center. There's so many already. And I created a retreat center that I thought, well, it's pretty saturated. Who needs another retreat center? But it turns out that my retreat center became one of the most successful ones in its genre, and it helps a lot of people. For some reason, my particular unique version of a retreat center, my creative version of a retreat center, was something other people resonated with. So you don't really know whether your creative expression is going to be accepted by many or not, or when that might happen. Usually you have to start small and and let it build from there. And Spirit's going to bring you the people who resonate with what you do, with what you have to offer. Spirit will bring you the ones who resonate with your work. So do it. Even if only one person appreciates what you do, it's immense. You have made a difference in the world. It doesn't take a lot to make a difference in the world. You don't have to be the bestseller, Amazon, New York Times, whatever list. You don't have to be the best, the top, the most. It doesn't have to be that for you to do your part in the world, because you are part of the ground crew. You are part of the angelic ground crew who came here to change the world, and your input is needed. Very needed. I regret stopping doing what I was doing in 2008. I was putting YouTube videos on in 2008, and then somebody made a nasty video, and I'm like, forget it, I got better things to do. And I was working on the University of Metaphysical Sciences. I was working on Gaia Sagrada Retreat Center, so it's not like I wasn't busy. But by the time I came back to YouTube a couple of years ago, all the algorithms changed, and all my subscribers, the little notification bell thing didn't exist back then, so most of them don't even know I'm making videos. But they really liked them at the time that they signed up. So I'm lucky if maybe 500 people watch a video of mine, and I'm okay with that. I really am okay with that, because I missed the window back then where it was a lot easier, but I'm still just plugging away at it. And if somebody ends up finding my channel and gets something out of the videos that I am making, I helped someone. I made a little bit of a difference in their life. That's all that matters to me, is if I could help one. For instance, say 20 or 30 people watch a video of yours. That's like having an audience of 20 or 30 people. That's actually a lot. So let it be okay that your work is not taking off and being the biggest thing in the whole world. It doesn't have to be for you to be doing your part. And if you look around, you'll see tons of people giving spiritual direction and giving spiritual information and giving tons of people writing books. I mean, when I first got on the path, there was only about 100 self-help books in the world. And now there's probably millions, at least hundreds of thousands of titles to help you on your path. But what if somebody might have written about the topic that you want to write about, but you think, well, somebody already wrote it, so I don't need to, it's already been done. Don't worry about that, because some people are going to resonate with your vibration, with your voice, with the way you present the information. Someone's going to resonate with yours more than maybe the other person who had already written about it. Just because it was already done doesn't mean that you shouldn't do it in your style. Same thing with music and art, dance, creating architecture. Everything is creative, so there's not any single one of these things that you shouldn't do if you are drawn to it. If you are drawn to make spiritual videos expressing spiritual stuff, do it. Do it anyway, whether anybody sees it or not. Because there may come a time where someone does see it and their life has changed. If you want to write a book, do it. Do it anyway, even if somebody did it before. Because your way of saying it might be just the way somebody needs it presented. If you want to make art or music or dance or anything that's creative, everything is creative, even building buildings. Everything is creative, making food. If you do it your way, somebody's going to appreciate it sooner or later. And if it's later, be at peace with that. Surrender to that. I surrendered to missing the window on the YouTube thing. And, my videos, I'm going to be small potatoes probably for a while, if not forever. And I'm okay with that because I still get to help a lot of people. I help a lot of people through the university. I help a lot of people through the retreats. And I help a few people on YouTube. And that's okay. So don't be attached to your work being viewed by many. Be attached to your work affecting one. And if it affects one for the better, make sure it's for the better. If it affects one, you've done what you wanted to do. You accomplished what you wanted to accomplish. And even if no one ever sees it, you expressed yourself. You created a record of what your creative output is. You created. You made something out of nothing. So just do it anyway. Even if nobody's watching, even if nobody's listening, even if no one's reading, even if no one's whatever. Do it anyway, because it's who you are. It's what you're built for. It's what you're built to do. I'm built to do this. This is what I like to do, and it's what I do well, I think. And some people seem to like it, so just do what you are built to do. Create what you're supposed to create. Create a being. You are needed in this world. Your vibration, your version is needed. You don't have to be famous. You don't have to be big time. Just help a few. Help the ones you can touch. Touch the part of the world that you can touch. You should do it because this is how you're built and this is who you are. So do it anyway, because even if you help only one person, it's enough. And that's everything you can do. Do everything you can do, though. Don't do just something, and if it's not received or take off into the big time, don't be discouraged. It doesn't need to. It can be small and powerful.